Conversation, guys. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. So I want to talk about I read I read all of the comments in the video I did uh, about expect about the middleweight division, the solution to the middleweight division. I believe the title is, and don't expect greatness from another man if you're not great yourself. And you guys, many of you guys, disagree with me in the comment section, and you guys alluded to money. Your money guarantees you greatness from another man. No, money guarantees you an exchange of services. Okay, and I'm going to be speaking. This video is a higher frequency video. I'm not belittling or demeaning you or not even challenging you in a metaphysical realm, but I want you guys to fully understand this. All right, greatness is not an esoteric construct. Greatness isn't not just giving your all, not just giving 100%. Greatness is also preparation. All right, greatness is also having moments of clarity and enacting on them. There's so many different definitions of greatness, and when someone said it's subjective, no, it's personal. It's not subjective. Greatness is not subjective in any man's life, all right, because it is an absolute. You know when you're being great in your life. You know when you're underachieving. You know when you're mediocre. You know when you're just getting by, all right? So greatness is not a subjective term. Greatness is a subjective term when you're attempting to explain it to someone else, because greatness is a one-of-one experience as it relates to you, all right? And I'm going to give some examples. First, I'll create a foundation. When you buy a ticket to a sporting event, it doesn't say on the ticket, the purchase of this ticket will guarantee you that what you're observing will be their best. All right. Many a nights, I know many of you guys have gone to basketball games where the team has gotten blown out. You walk away disappointed, but you still will go back and buy another ticket. The ticket guarantees you a seat to be a spectator. It doesn't guarantee you to be that the sporting event that you're observing will exude greatness. All right. What we desire, right? What we desire is a sportsman's best effort, but they don't have to. Their job is to show up. All right. It's like when you buy a musical CD, right? Kendrick Lamar's first album was a classic, right? Okay, no, let's go to someone that's an absolute. Jeezy's first album, Thug Motivation, was a classic, right? His last 2 or 3 albums have not lived up to his first album. But yet, we still buy his album expecting what we saw the first time. See, it's an expectation. It's not a guarantee. All right? The money just guarantees the exchange of services. I give you $10, you get a CD. You pay $50, you get a seat at the event. All right? You should never, ever in your grown man life equate greatness with money. Never. Never. Because if that's the case, follow me, guys. If that's the case, then you told your boss you're worth $17 an hour, right? Right? If you, or $19 an hour, $25, $45 an hour, you told your boss, I am worth $45 an hour. That means you should give 100% at work. You should be well prepared. You should be well dressed. Your pants shouldn't be hanging off your butt. You should speak with a decorum that is inviting to everyone. You should be the first one there and the last to leave, right? That's greatness. And yet 90%, I was in the job force for quite some time, a minimum of 7 years. No, shit, longer than that. I mean, I've had a job since I was 17. But what I'm suggesting to you is no one gives 100% every day. All right, and that's defined by some of the principles that I have given early in this video. There were some times when I was a school teacher, after lunch, because I knew I had if I partied the night before, if I had something stressful going on after lunch, I would throw on a movie. I would trick the kids like, hey, if we can do X, Y, Z, we can watch Reuben Hurricane Carter or something educational, right? Keela and the Bee, I don't know. And when I taught elementary, and they would do what they wanted, but when actuality, it was me because I wanted to extract myself out of the situation. Now, even though I played the movie, my check never changed, right? That's if you believe in greatness so much, you should work incentive based, right? Not your base salary plus incentives. You understand what I'm saying? You should work off incentives. If I am great today, I deserve this much. Not many people do that. I would say 8, 9 out of 10 of us get a base salary. You may get incentives if you reach a certain goal, right? But I would say 8 out of 10 of us have a base salary, right? In which our employee and employer agree on terms. Now your job is just to show up, right? And get the job done. It's not show up and be great every day. All right. And for you to for a grown man, and I'm challenging you guys on this video, right? For a grown man to say, I will be great because I paid money. I expect greatness because I paid money. It's foolish. You know, expectations is joy to a fool. You guys heard that expression before. It just guarantees an exchange of services. All right. Now, you guys are going to say, but this now, there are people who are extraordinary. They are great in their craft. So they will give you greatness when they receive the monetary contracts in which you guys agreed upon. But as it relates to sports, it does not guarantee greatness. Your money, your purchase of shirt, your 2 beers, your popcorn, your 2 hot dogs, your paid parking does not guarantee greatness from the athlete. No. It guarantees you the ability to be a spectator. All right. Now, in today's society, you've been tricked and bamboozled to say if you buy a ticket, you should expect greatness. I'm going to give the fans what they need. No. It's a business because before you listen, follow me. Before you purchase the ticket, that sportsman agreed upon what he perceived he is worth. Right? And he's going to play to the level of that contract. Right? A great example I can give you if you guys follow baseball, Adrian Beltre, he played for the Dodgers, right? In the contract year, he ended up getting 40 home runs, and then he signed with the Seattle Mariners or something like that. You guys know exactly, and it happens so many times in baseball, right? They're great their last year of their contract, and then they pretty much flatten out. Matt Castle is another great example. If you follow football, Matt Castle was above average in New England, went to the Kansas City Chiefs, and basically plateaued. And you see it every year in sports where people get contracts and you say, oh, they don't deserve that much, right? Because if greatness is defined by money, Michael Connolly should be the best player in the NBA. He should be the greatest player in the NBA. Would he get 5 years, 152, 153 or something like that? And he's at best a good point guard. So never ever equate greatness, right? Because greatness is in the NBA, according to greatness is an individual thing that can never be measured. Only you can measure it. But because you guys are equating money with greatness, Michael Conley should be averaging 22 points, 9 assists a game, right? 23 points, 24 points, because that's greatness in the NBA, right? Check the average stats of the NBA All-Stars. That's greatness, right? That's the level of greatness. Those 24 guys, the 12 on each team that played yesterday in the NBA All-Star game, that's greatness, right? So I want you guys to fully grasp what I'm saying. And Um, no man, because and then you look at the flip side. There were some jobs I was underpaid and wanted to prove myself, so I was great every day, right? So if I'm getting paid $10 an hour and I feel I deserve $15, I guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to be great till I get that $15, that $5 raise. All right. You see it all the time. You see it in your relationship, right? You're great the first 6 months, and then you level off into mediocrity for some period of time, and then you get some spikes of greatness. Then you level off. You get some spikes of greatness, then you level off, right? That's pretty much the current of typical relationships, right? The median, I should say, the median of relationships, right? And but it bothers me. It's like me today, right? I consider myself a great father, right? I don't, I see examples of fatherhood when I go out in the real world, but when I'm in my house, if I'm attentive to my kids, if I'm attentive to my two kids, I, uh, I take care of what needs to be done in the house. I go to work. I consider that a great day. I consider myself being a great father that day. If I miss something, I don't consider myself, like there. So it's always independent. All right. You your greatness, your level of greatness. Like for example, you have everyone in the arena has different levels of expectations. Some people want, if, as it relates to boxing, some people want a knockout. Some people think he'll win by decision. Some person think that person's going to lose by knockout. Some person think that person's going to lose by decision. Someone thinks he's going to get a second round knockout, third round knockout, fourth, so on and so forth. So it can't be. There's no blanket statement. There's no blanket definition of greatness. All right. Now we've created the levels for the novice, right? Like statistics was created for the novice fan. Statistics wasn't like positions in football and basketball was created for the novice fan, right? It wasn't like the bottom line in sports is not created for the fan. It's created for the people who bet, right? So they can create and increase revenue, right? You guys understand what I'm saying? So I hope I made sense to some of you guys. Some of you guys will refute this, and that's okay. Just stay subscribed to my channel. And I'm not calling myself God, a Greek God, or anything like this, but I'm telling you guys, I look in the mirror, maybe not physically, maybe spiritually, and I have to look at myself and say, did I have a great day today? Was I great at something that I've accomplished? I've had great moments in my life. I've had failures and I've had mediocre moments in my life, but I know when I'm great, without a shadow of a doubt. It gives you a spiritual uprising when you've had a great day, or you've had a great event, or you've accomplished something that's bigger, that you believe that's bigger than yourself. All right, and but as a man, I'm telling you guys this, and feel free to disagree. I love the comment section. Don't ever equate an exchange of money should equal greatness. No, 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 no. It doesn't equal greatness. No, it doesn't. It does. I have a full-time handyman, and every day he's not great. I still pay him. Once a year, he's going to miss a job that's going to cost me more than what I pay him. Not 10 times because he would get fired, but every so often, he's going to miss a job, right? Or when he gets his schedule for the week or that day, he may miss something. And I got to follow up and be like, man, you miss it. So you guys understand what I'm saying? I genuinely hope that at least half of you, I'll work on the other half later. I'm not going anywhere. But in order to be great, you have to answer your personal bell every day. In order to be great, you have to answer your personal bell every moment. Greatness is not looking on Instagram and say, if I do this job the same way Will Smith does this job, I'm great. No, no, no. It's the best of your abilities. Like the example, like Black Panther. None of them, I've never seen a cast of that. I've never seen a cast like that in a major film. Never. What are what are they comparable to? I've never seen a cast like that ever in my life in those roles. Never. 7, 8 lead black roles. Lead, I've never seen that. It was a great film. They had nothing to compare themselves to. People may say you compare yourself to the white rose. No, no, it's a different experience. Fundamentally, it's a different experience, so you can't compare it to. Now, the novice brain will find a way to compare it to, but nothing to compare it to. The film Get Out. I've never seen a film like Get Out. It was a great film, right? The writing in that film was just sometimes beyond my comprehension. I had to go back and rewatch it. So I just urge you guys, don't ever equate greatness with money. I mean, uh, that's terrible. That's terrible because there's some contracts in sports. The quarterback who just signed with the 49ers, he has the biggest contract in the NFL history. He's not even a top 10 quarterback. He had 5 good games. So 6 good. I don't know how many games he started. I didn't watch football this year, so I don't know his true statistics, but I know it wasn't Peyton Manning. I know it wasn't Tom Brady. I know that for sure. It wasn't even I don't know what's his. I was gonna say Jeff George, the Enigma. but uh but I just want you guys. I don't care how much money you have in your pocket, how much money you have in your bank, how much money you're paying for something. It doesn't equate to greatness. It is an individual effort to be great. And people are gonna recognize it. All right. I, I've if follow me on Instagram, guys, and just because if you disagree with me, I would love to further this conversation. It can't happen in the comment section because I don't miss it, but I purposely read all those comments today because I had time. I purposely read them all. So, but yeah, man. So that's where I'm at with this. Um, I'm looking forward to the comments in the comment section. But you're going to fail 9 out of 10 times. You're going to be disappointed 9 out of 10 times if you equate money to greatness. That's all I'm going to say. All right, because there are poor people in the hood right now that are living great. A single mother that has 3 kids, she has to be great every day. She can't afford mishaps. If she makes $2,000 a month, every dollar must count. Versus a wife who gets alimony and a job and brings in $10,000 a month with 3 kids, she can take some time off because she can hire a nanny to help her. She can hire a auto mechanic to fix her car, where the single mom has to learn how to change oil because she can't afford the $40 to get the oil change. So you see how individual greatness is, and I just hope that hope I got through to at least one of you guys, one of you guys. Anyways, man, I hope you guys are having an awesome day. I dropped this is the most videos I dropped this year. I remember I used to drop 10 videos a day. Remember them days? Oh, I got a vacancy next month, so I'm gonna be rather busy. I'm gonna be busy all next month. I gotta work on that. Uh, but yeah, man. So this week will be good. I think I'll be able to do a lot more videos this week because I'll be more stationary this week. But anyways, man, barbershop conversation, man. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. I can't wait for the comments in the morning. Talk to you soon. Peace.